It was touched by a Warrior, then went out of bounds, so will be Garden State ball. As Cordette will now get it up. He'll get it to Gilling. Gilling, nice defense here by the Warriors. As Payne gets it to Smith. Smith looking around trying to find a partner. He'll get it out to Gaudette driving. Gets it to Smith. Smith puts up the layup, no good. But the rebound's put in by Morgano. So score 34-27 in favor of the Garden State Rebels as Arroyo will drive up with the ball now. Trying to get his team back in it. Haven't scored in a while. Elston puts up the long three, no good. And the rebound goes to Morgano. Morgano driving, gets it out to Payne for the jumper, and it's good. There's now Arroyo. And they're saying that Elston stepped out of bounds before he passed the ball. So, and a timeout's called here by the Warriors. 30-second timeout. And coming into the game will be number 5, Aaron Banks. And with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening as Elston stepped out of bounds before he passed the ball. As Jackson came into the game during the timeout. The shot put up by Morgano, no good. He gets his own rebound. Morgano driving here on Jackson. Can't get it past him though. And the ball goes off of Jackson, out of play. Excuse me, that's number 5, Aaron Banks. And it looks like we got a little jewelry issue here with Banks, as Walker will come to the game for him. Rebels still had the ball, 36-27 the score, 7:20 left here in the second quarter, as Gillen puts up the jumper, no good. Morgano gets a nice offensive board and gets it to go. As Walker will drive up now with the ball. Walker tried to get past the Warriors, tried to get past the Rebels. Couldn't do it though, and now Leroy Wells will make his return to the game as he'll come in for Efrain Rodriguez. Rebels still remain in front by 9 here, by 11, 38-27 the score, as Gaudette will bring it up for the Rebels. Driving on, and now gets it over to Morgano for the jumper. And it goes in. Couple of lucky bounces. And it goes in. The score now 40-27 as the Rebels are starting to pull away here. As now Walker puts up the three. No good. And the rebound. Actually, there will be a foul called here. And Franklin Jones. And it will be Rebel ball as Terrence Dill will come to the game. He'll come in for Walker. Morgano gonna bring it up here for the Rebels. Morgano working around, trying to find somebody. Gets it over to Payne. Payne puts up the jumper, airballs it, and Elston with the rebound. Elston driving. The Warriors got numbers. Dill gonna bring it up here. Trying to put the shot up. No call. As the Rebels got the ball, but they gave it right away to Wallace. Now Arroyo gonna drive here. Arroyo setting up the play, gets it to Elston. Elston puts up the three, and he nails it. Craig Elston, a nice three ball there. And a full timeout going to be taken here by the Garden State Rebels. And with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Buffalo Warriors basketball here on Ustream with Alec Pinturpi. As Rebels have the ball now, as Morgano will bring it up. Morgano passes it into Gillen, who gets it out to Payne, back to Morgano, to Davis, Davis gets to Gaudette. Gaudette looking for someone to pass it to. We'll get it to Gillen, now gets it out to Gaudette for the three, up off the backboard, no good, and Leroy Wallace with the rebound. He gets it up to Arroyo. Arroyo looking around, makes a nice move, gets it to Dill. Dill puts the layup, can't get it to go. Franklin Jones gets the rebound, he can't get it to go. And the Warriors struggling here. Franklin Jones tried to get the shot to go, and nobody could get it to go. And now Morgano driving, puts the shot up. What a nice block there by Dill, won't let it go. So now Elston will bring it up for the Warriors. Elston getting double teamed here, so he'll get off to Wallace. Wallace to Dill, back to Wallace. Wallace drives, out to Arroyo. Arroyo puts up the three, and he nails it! Victor Arroyo with a nice long three there. Makes the score 40-33 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the second quarter. Now the Garden State Rebels got the ball here as Payne gets it to Gillen. Gillen makes the move, tries to put the shot up, no good. And they're saying that Davis's foot was out of bounds when he touched the ball. It's now Ali Ramadan will return to the game for the Warriors. As Warriors got the ball here is Wallace. Inbounds it to Arroyo. Arroyo driving here. Setting up the play, gets it off to Elston. Elston gets to Arroyo, back to Elston. Elston looking for someone to get it to get a closer shot. Elston gonna put the long three off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound goes to Payne. Payne gets it to Gadet. Gadet looking for setting up the play here, is telling Davis to do something. Davis ain't doing it, so he'll get over to Payne. Payne driving here, gets it to Elston. Elston can't get it to go though, as the ball is touched there by Ali Ramadan, so it will be Rebel ball, as coming in the game now will be number 5, Aaron Banks. And the Rebels keep the ball, as Payne now gets double teamed, looking for someone to get it to. He'll get it out to Morgano, gets to Davis, to Payne. Excuse me, that's Gadet. Gadet making a nice move. Can't get the shot to go though, as Wallace gets the rebound. Wallace gets it up to Arroyo. Arroyo driving here, backs off though. He gets it to Dill, and Dill can't get the layup to go. And it will be Rebel ball. Gadet now has the ball for the Rebels. Gadet puts up the long three, no good, and Wallace gets another rebound. Dill going to drive here. Just under 3 minutes left here in the second quarter, as Arroyo now has the ball. Arroyo setting up the play, looking for a pick, gets to Ramadan. Ramadan with the long jumper, and it's good. Ali Ramadan contributing. Score now 40-35 in favor of the Garden State Rebels, who've led since midway through the first quarter. Rebels now have the ball. As the ball's stolen here by Banks. Banks gonna go up and put the layup in. And a timeout called here by the Rebels. There will be a short timeout. Team now up by 3 only. And with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Buffalo Warriors basketball here on Ustream with me, Alec Interpy. Ready for the last 2 minutes and 17 seconds of the first half. Garden State Rebels up only by 3 now. Score 40-37, as the Rebels will have the ball out of bounds here, as Morgano will inbound it to Smith. Morgano gets the ball back from Smith though. Morgano driving. Gets to Smith, into Davis. Davis puts up the jumper, and he gets the foul called there on Dill. And Davis will go to the line to shoot a couple. That's Dill's first of the game. And it will be the 15th foul on the Warriors. And Davis trying to put his team up by 5 if he can make both these free throws. And he gets the first one to go. The score now 41-37 as the Rebels are now in the bonus. So any foul from now until the end of the first half will be a 1-and-1 opportunity as that shot's missed. Smith gets the rebound, but he can't get the shot to go, and it goes off of Wallace, out of play, so the Rebels will maintain possession here after a lucky break. As Smith will inbound the ball here, he'll get it to Morgano. Morgano double team, trying to get out of it. Looking for a teammate, gets to Davis. Davis driving here. Slid, but he gives it right to Dill, who gets it up to Arroyo. Arroyo looking to drive here. Puts a shot up, no good. But Banks puts it in. Aaron Banks doing a nice job of putting his team within 2 here. As Morgano gets to Smith. Smith gonna drive, put the shot up, no good. And Wallace gets the rebound. He throws it deep to Arroyo. Arroyo didn't go in for the layup though. Now he'll try. Hill goes around the basket though. Wallace slows things down here as he gets the ball, gets it back to Arroyo. Arroyo back to Wallace. Wallace driving here, got 4 Rebels. Tries to put the shot up, no foul called. And the Rebels will maintain possession here as we are under a minute left in the first half. Score 41-39 in favor of the Garden State Rebels, who have the ball right now as Payne drives, puts the layup up, no good. And the rebound goes to Dill, who gets to Ramadan. Ramadan driving, gets to Arroyo. Arroyo fakes the drive, will back off here. Puts up the long 3, no good. Wallace trying to get the rebound there, but it will go to Banks. 36 seconds left as Banks gets the ball here. He'll get it to Arroyo. Arroyo gonna put up the 3, and he nails it! Victor Arroyo puts the Warriors up for the first time since midway through the first quarter. Score now 42-41 in favor of the Warriors as Smith now has the ball. He'll get it to Davis. Davis puts up the jumper off the back rim, no good. And Wallace gets the rebound. With 10 seconds left, the Warriors going to drive here, trying to get up by as many as 5. If they can make it 3, as Arroyo gets it to Banks. Banks trying to put up the shot, but a nice block there by Nadir Payne. And the score at halftime, the Garden State Rebels 41 and the Buffalo Warriors 42. It's halftime, so we'll take a break. You're listening to Buffalo Warriors basketball here on Ustream with your host, Alec Pinturpy.